During a speech at the Economic Club of New York, Donald Trump made an outlandish claim about his own daughter, Ivanka Trump. And no, this time he didn't talk about dating her. Take a look.
I'm very proud of her. My daughter, Ivanka, that's all she wants to talk about. I say, Ivanka, can we please talk about something else? No, Dad. I met today with Walmart. They're taking 1 million people. She wants to make these people have great lives. And when she started this 2.5 years ago, her goal was 500,000 jobs. She's now created 14 million jobs, and they're being trained by these great companies, the greatest companies in the world, because the government can't train them. It's a great thing. So Jared's here, and you'll thank Ivanka. She's done an amazing job. 14 million from 500,000. We're at 14 million and going up.
So obviously it's ridiculous, right, for him to claim that?
No, I think it's totally plausible that his daughter created 14 million jobs. So to give you a sense of the scale of that, during the economic crash back in 2008, we lost 8 million jobs. So Ivanka Trump single-handedly created all those, and remember, it was devastating. Global economic meltdown, we lost 8 million jobs. But don't worry, Ivanka created 14 million jobs. Is there no end to what a preposterous, ridiculous liar he is?
So it's obvious that it's a lie, right? But what are the real numbers? Like how many jobs has she created? Well, first of all, let's stick to the facts of how many jobs have been created under Trump's presidency. So from Donald Trump's 2016 presidential inauguration through the middle of last month, the American economy added a total of about 6 million jobs. Trump credited his daughter Ivanka with personally creating more than double that many jobs than that over the same time span, right?
So look, Obama handed him this booming economy. Miraculously, it hasn't crashed yet. Rest on your laurels. Say things that are true. Like if he went out and told everybody, I created 6 million jobs, I created 6 million, our administration created 6 million jobs. Now, it wouldn't really be true. It's the same economic trend, and it's super clear when we showed you the charts that clearly started under Obama. And my guess is it'll crash before then it was turned. But okay, look, you could just say we created 6 million jobs together and take credit for it. But he can't help himself because he's pathological. He has to make up outlandish, ridiculous numbers.
So where did he get that 14 million number from? So he is conflating a project that Ivanka's been working on with jobs being created in the United States. First of all, what Ivanka is working on has nothing to do with creating jobs, it has to do with job training. The Workforce Policy Board, Ivanka co-chairs with the private companies to get them to offer training opportunities to workers, right? So in a fact check published earlier this year, the Washington Post reported that the fruit of that effort has been companies offering more than 6.5 million training opportunities to workers. That's nothing to sneeze at. Workforce development is important, but a training opportunity is not the same thing as an actual job. Now, apparently Ivanka Trump is, starting to talk a little more like her father. He's rubbing off on her because according to Vox, speaking at a White House event in October of last year, Ivanka alluded to the training opportunities created with the help of her Workforce Policy Board and said, quote, "We're up to 6.3 million new jobs. That represents 5% of the current workforce. So it's really remarkable. Again, however, a training opportunity is not a job."
Okay, so sometimes media companies will do this. They're like, we're in 100 million homes. It's like a tiny cable station that like 12 people watch. But yeah, technically they're in a lot of cable systems that go to 100 million homes. Do 100 million people watch them? No, 12 is a bit of an exaggeration, but there are literally channels that get like 10,000 viewers, right? But they will all say in their literature, we're in 100 million homes. That's this trick here. We've created 6 million job opportunities. Okay, all right, okay. But even so, why make up the number 14? Why? And where did you get it from? As usual, look what I found, okay? And yet, this pathological liar, most Republican voters are like, oh yeah, he's the smart one. Oh, I bow down to him. Okay, the other thing is, guys, if it was your daughter and she was part of that process, You'd be really proud of her, right? I'd be proud of my daughter. And I don't want to brag about her, but you're president, so it seems like you're kind of bragging about yourself and your family and stuff. So at a minimum, shouldn't you say like she was on this board and she was part of a process, part of a team that did a great job in providing job opportunities?
Come on.
No, it was Ivanka alone. Ivanka single-handedly created 14 million jobs. Yeah, that's it, that's the ticket. Like, I'm exhausted from this guy, man. Jesus Christ. So, but that doesn't bother anybody. For his supporters, they're like, oh yeah, you should make up numbers and you should say, screw everybody else that worked on it. Just say Ivanka did it. It was all Ivanka. She just created 14 million jobs out of nowhere. So, all right, look guys, have at it. But you know it too. Yeah, I don't care how deep MAGA you are. You know he has a psychological problem. He's a pathological liar and he can't help himself. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.